Hey everybody, G4 Video 5 here, and welcome back to some more Animal Crossing. In this part, we're going to be doing something that series veterans are all too familiar with that happens on Sunday mornings every week in the world of Animal Crossing. But to start off, we're going to be opening up our mail as always, and as always, we have some letters from the museum, but today we actually have a letter from home. My dear Eric, the cherry trees in the backyard have positively exploded into bloom recently. How do they look in your neck of the woods, my darling dear? From your nature-loving mom. Aw, that's lovely. I'm gonna save that letter because you can do that by heading on over to the post office, and they allow you to save letters there. So that's pretty cool, but not so cool as this HRA letter. Apparently, our current layout earns us 1,627 points. So we're a slob according to that bulletin board post that we read on our first day, but that's to be expected. That's not really a big deal. I'm sure over time our score will improve and all that good stuff. So I'm going to remove these fossils from their letters and then do a little bit of inventory cleanup, as our letters section's getting a bit messy there. Ah, that's much better. So today I also wanted to use my net to catch some bugs, and well, would you look at that, we have a butterfly flying around the place here at the train station. So after a couple swings there, I caught a common butterfly. I've seen a lot of these around lately. So your character will always say something after catching a bug or a fish. And I like the fish things a bit more than the bug things, but I don't know, the bug things are pretty cool too. I caught a clouded yellow butterfly. It's such a cute yellow, and it really is, you know, it's not super detailed or anything like that, but I don't know, there's just a lot of charm about the simplicity of the looks of these bugs, and later on with the fish. It's just really pleasant. Now, something a bit off topic is that I wanted to bury these tickets that we've been getting from buying things at Tom Nook's, because these tickets do serve a purpose. At the end of the month, you do get the opportunity to use those tickets to participate in essentially a lottery. So we will be using these eventually, but I just wanted to point out that anytime we get a group of 5 tickets, I'm just going to bury them over here as kind of like a pseudo-storage type of thing. So it's going to be a little weird whenever we go over there and we see a bunch of things buried, but we really shouldn't go over there too much. And hey, look at that, it's the Money Rock right off the bat today. And the reason why I dug that hole behind me is so that the recoil from hitting the rock doesn't spring me far away to where I can't continuously hit the rock to maximize my gains in getting all 13,300 bells from this thing. So skipping ahead a bit, we are here at Tom Nook Shop, and I wanted to show off what he has in store for us today. Very nice items so far. We have that table and an 8-ball shirt. Then we have a fishing rod back here. So this is pretty cool because the fishing rod allows us to catch fish at any water source in this game. And I won't be fishing today though, because I feel like we already have enough to do today, and I don't want to make these parts super long, or at least not longer than they have to be, so I'm going to hold off on fishing for a little bit. But ooh, look at this palace tile. Man, that looks really nice. I'm going to probably buy that and keep that for a little bit. Even though I know none of our furniture matches it, but still, man, that was nice. And even this mod wall is really nice. Wow. Normally I just buy these items and then resell them so I can hopefully expand Tom Nook Shop soon, but I think those things I'll definitely keep. And then that table in the back is also something I'd want to keep. And then we have this 8-ball shirt, so yeah, just a very nice selection of items today, Tom Nook. Very nice. So I've always liked the 8-ball shirt, especially because in Grand Theft Auto, there's a character named 8-Ball that appears in some of the games, so I always like that connection. And then the 8-Ball shirt just looks nice. So anyways, I wanted to show off this dialogue strand with Tom Nook, as there's an option for other things that you can talk about with him, and one of them is turnip prices, which involves something that we're going to be doing today, although today is Sunday, so he won't have any turnip prices for us. But there's also a hear code and say code option. I'm going to say a code to Tom Nook. It's a secret code that you can find online, and by typing in that code that just appeared on screen, you get 30,000 bells. That has arrived for me from that thing. It's supposed to say Project Hyrule, but I think certain codes kind of mess up the text a little bit. Not a big deal, but you can use up to 3 codes a day, so theoretically you can use your codes all on 30,000 bells to make 90,000 bells for free in one day. And I won't abuse that too much. I mean, I think I'll use it every so often because I'm a busy man in real life. You know, I got a job and I want to hang out with my friends and stuff. So that kind of cuts corners a little bit, but at the same time, you know, I can see why people might not like me using those codes. So yeah, I'm kind of on the fence. We'll see what happens. So this is the character I wanted to speak to today. This is Joan. Well, hello there, kiddo. It's Sunday morning. I've been selling my turnips for, about 60 years. So, Joan, the name you can trust. So, do you need me to explain how turnip trading works? Today is your day, Joan, so please take the floor. Well, first things first. Sure, these turnips are edible, but no one buys them for eating no more. Nowadays, folks buy and sell turnips to make money. Do you want to hear more? Yes, please tell me more about your pepperoni nips. You know Tom Nook, right? Well, you can sell your turnip stocks to him, yeah. Old Tom's always keeping his eyes on the stock market. Ah, see what they did there? Turnip stocks, stock market. Yes, this is just like the stock market in real life, in a very, very basic form. Of course, it goes without saying that you'll lose money if you sell for less than you paid. But I'm sure you didn't need me to tell you that. Still, want to know more, youngster? Of course. Here's the most important thing you need to remember. The turnips go bad after 1 week, the stocks wilt, and no one wants to buy a turnip with a wilted stock. You'll find me out here selling turnips every Sunday. If you haven't sold the turnips you bought before Tom's store closes Saturday night, you'll lose all the money you spent buying turnips, so watch out. It's better to sell your turnips before they go bad, even if the price is much lower than you paid. Sometimes you just have to eat your losses. At least you won't lose everything. And there is one thing you can do if you get desperate. Turnip prices vary from village to village. That means if you go to another village, ooh, well, just remember, timing is everything when you're selling turnips. Want to know more? Ah, geez, how much more do you have here, Joe? Geez. One more thing. The turnips come in bunches of 10, 50, and 100. You can't buy or sell turnips individually, just in bunches. For instance, if you buy a bunch of 50 turnips, you can't just sell 10 of those, you have to sell all 50. See what I mean? In that case, what you'd want to do is buy 5 bunches of 10 turnips. That's just about all I have to say about turnips. Maybe that was too much for you to take in all at once. Would you like to hear my explanation again? No, no thanks. Whew. I was going to whack you with the turnip if you asked me to go through all that again. Yeah, that would have been a lot to ask for there, but today's asking price is 90 bells per turnip. Yeah, I'll buy 100. I don't think I have that much inventory space, so I'll try to buy more than this, but we shall see. Now, this is the more legit way of making money in this game, is playing the stock market, buying low and selling high. And if you have like friends who have their own memory cards and whatnot for this game, you can potentially visit their town and see what their turnip prices are. But yeah, as I imagined, my bag is full, so we'll just buy more off screen later on when I sort out my inventory. But hey, let's talk to Monique. What? It's Eric. Hello. Sorry, I'm a touch sleepy. You sure are full of beans for this early in the morning. So full of beans it ticks me off. Oh, that's kind of a jerkish thing to say. Well, yeah, I'll ask for work, though. Oh, of course, what excellent timing on your part. I want you to go over to Emerald's house and get me my precious camera. I'll bring this right back, I swear, trust me. Yeah, sure, Emerald. I haven't seen you since. I can count on you much more than that old pill, can't I? You're reliable, so will you do it for me? I don't like you bringing Emerald into this, but yeah, I may as well just help you out since I'm a nice fella. So out here in the open waters, I caught a tiger swallowtail butterfly. Those wings are beautiful. So as a way of clearing up inventory space, I wanted to go to the museum to donate some stuff, but along the way I want to speak to a couple animals here and there, and we're going to start off with Copper. I wanted to ask him, any goings-on? You ask about goings-on? Well, in today's mail, the police station received something from Sahara, the carpet trader. It was an application for permission to operate as a door-to-door marketer. It seemed to be in order. This particular application requested the permit for April 6th. It was summarily approved. So apparently on April 6th, we can expect to see a special character named Sahara visit town, so that'll be something to look forward to. In the meantime, though, here is Hector. Morning, kooha. It feels so invigorating to rise with the birds, doesn't it? You know what they say, the early bird gets the worm. Did I say that to the last time I saw you? Anyways, what's new, kooha? Talk to me, Hector. I don't know about you, Eric, but I've always had this itch for adventure, the open road. To leave the town I've always lived in, to see what else is out there. Oh yeah. How about you, Eric? You know, it's funny you say that, Hector, because in real life I actually made a move like that, and it was pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Doesn't the thought get you pumped up? Well, if so, why don't you go visit another town, kooha? New places, new faces, oh yeah, that's the stuff. I've always wanted to see so much more of the world, kooha. More. If you get the traveling bug, all you gotta do is this. Go to the train station and catch a train. The thing is, you need either a second memory card with the saved data for the town you're going to visit, or a memory card you can use to save your travel data. Otherwise, you can't get on the train, kooha. Just don't forget that second memory card. Think of it as your passport, Eric. You know, it's pretty funny that he mentioned that, because that's kind of related to something Joan was talking about, how you can go to somebody else's village or town and see what their prices are, because maybe they're going to be higher than what your prices are for that day. But oh, look at this, Blath is sleeping on the job. What time is it? I'm so very sleepy. Oh dear me, 1,000 pardons, so terribly sorry. I'm afraid I'm a bit of a night's, owl, yes. Yes, well, by the by, might there be something with which I can assist you? And yeah, we have a couple things to donate today, Blathers, although I don't think he's going to be saying anything overly interesting about too many of these things, since, like with the Tricera skull, for example, we don't have the entire Tricera fossil set, so he's not going to dive into specifics about that. But with these other fossils, he should be saying some pretty cool things, so let's give him the ammonite. Well, who and who again? An ammonite, my stars, a very impressive find. Ah, yes, wonderful. This fossil is of exceedingly superior quality, what? Now then, I know a thing or two about these creatures, yes indeed, ammonites. Though ammonites lived in shells, they were not shellfish, but rather mollusks, like octopi and squid. The closest living relative to the ammonite is the chambered nautilus. Fascinating, no? Ammonites existed from the Devonian period some 400 million years ago to the end of the Cretaceous period. Their extinction coincided with that of the dinosaurs. Time and tide wait for neither man nor beast, what? Oh, Blathers, you ninny, I've gone and done it again, spewing out more information than necessary. So sorry. Nah, Blathers, you never have to apologize for that. I love Blathers so much. But we do have another fossil, so let's see what he says about the dinosaur track, which to me kind of sounds like poop, but it's not actually poop. It's a fossilized footprint. Looks like some paleontology is afoot. Oh, but truly this is quite an earth-shaking find. I've never seen a specimen that can match it in beauty. The distinct three-toed foot tells us that this is a print of a theropod form, perhaps the Jurassic period, what? It's impossible to discern anything more specific, but speculation is free and a vital part of paleontology. Imagine a terrible carnivore stalking its prey, its great weight pressing down into the earth, and voila, history. Oh, aren't I the blatherer? I beg your pardon, please. I do hope I didn't put you in a comatose state. So, those are the fossils for today. And then we have 3 butterflies. I'm only going to show me donating 1 butterfly because he says the same thing for all of them. So, with Blathers, this is a yellow butterfly if I'm not utterly mistaken. No, that's not necessary. Please, I must insist we leave it in the container. Protocols, you see, what? I have to say that I am not overly fond of insects. I quite simply do not like touching them. Blah. There's an old saying among some of my contemporaries. Butterflies are beautiful, yet moths are monstrous. Well, if you were to ask me, I'd say they're all the same, by which I mean disgusting, truly horrific, what. Oh, but I digress. You have our deepest, most profound gratitude. So, like I said, I'm going to donate those other 2 butterflies off screen since Blathers just is going to say the same thing about them that he said about that butterfly. And that's kind of what he does. He ends up saying the same thing about things that fall into, I guess, the same class of creature. Like all butterflies get the same dialogue. Certain species of fish get the same dialogue. But in the meantime, here is Eggbert. Hey, good morning. You remember my name by now, right, Doodle-duh? Remember my name? Yep, I'm Eggbert. Listen, this is embarrassing, but I was freaking out. I often forget my own name. What's up, Doodle-duh? Yeah, give me a job, Eggbert. Since you insist, could you possibly get my watch back for me? Twiggy ought to have it, but I don't know that I'd trust someone like that to return it to me, you know? Can you go ask about it, and maybe get it back for me, Doodle-duh? Yeah, consider it done, Eggbert. Well, that's the score. Get on it, Doodle-duh. Oh nice, Twiggy wasn't too far away. Here she is at the wishing well. Well hey, good morning. Aren't we just brimming with energy, cheapers? I'm not quite up to full peppiness myself. To tell the truth, I just woke up, whoopsie-daisy. I guess this morning is my loss, cheapers. Well, that's overly sinister, you know, with her getting the axe the other day, and now with her saying things like this, but I don't know, I guess thankfully it sounds like she's not giving us the runaround, and she has Eggbert's watch, so we can just take it and then give it back to him, so yeah, that's pretty nice stuff right there. Alrighty then, don't forget now, cheapers. Well, I'd imagine if I forgot, you'd probably slit my neck. Morning, Eric again, Doodle-duh. Oh, what's up, Doodle-duh? Yeah, I got a delivery for you with your pink watch, Eggbert. Very nice. You are a fashionista there. My watch, you brought it back. I couldn't sleep soundly without it. Thanks to you, I'll get a good night's sleep every night, Doodle-duh. Okie dokie, here are some smooth duds for you, Doodle-duh. Do these have fruit stains on them too? You sure helped me out a lot. I'm really grateful. If I'd done it myself, I'm sure I would have messed it up somehow, Doodle-duh. Oh, well, that's very nice. Let's see what he got me. That's the Nebula shirt, and this is the Noble shirt. You've got some questionable taste in clothes, Eggbert. I think I'll go back to my 8-ball shirt for now. So down by the beach we have our glowing spot in the ground that happens every day. And you may notice that there are a couple trees really close to it, so normally I would replant the money right away. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use my axe to cut down some of these trees. So I wanted to show off how that works, because you use the axe to cut down the tree, and then you use a shovel to get rid of the stump. And from there you should be able to safely plant things that wouldn't normally grow if they were too close to those trees that you cut down. So it's a very nice little tool that we have there with the axe. So let me bury some money and hopefully get a money tree to sprout up and start growing. Well, Joan really gets around in town. Geez, she's already down here on the beach. So old Emerald was by her house. Let's talk to her. Hi, what a morning, huh? I take it you're sort of an early to bed, early to riser, huh, Eric? So you must have had some reason for coming to see me, right, Sproing? I'm picking up. Oh, actually, I know I probably shouldn't have, but I lent it to Hector when I was done with it. Was that bad? That was bad, wasn't it? Oopsie. So could you go get it from Hector? Hey, it's now officially 11:06 a.m., kooha. Hey, so what can I do for you, Eric? I'm picking up. It's not like I forgot about it or anything, seriously. I've just been really busy, doing my thing. If I go on and give you this camera, you'll return it to Monique for me, right, kooha? Yeah, of course I will. Thanks for your help. Don't forget, kooha. Ooh, so Monique was a bit south of Tom Nook's. Oh my, it's you again. By the by, did you need something? Yeah, we got a delivery for you. We got your awesome looking camera there. Oh, I'm kind of jealous of that. That looks really neat. I don't believe it. You actually managed to get my camera back. Impressive. Most impressive. You're incredible. You must let me thank you. Will this stationery do? Ah, man, that's lame. I know I should be grateful for anything that these animals give me, but, I mean, we're literally getting paper. I guess the implication is that they want us to write them, so, yeah, I don't know. We'll see about that. But since we're in the neighborhood, hey, let's talk to Oxford. Your face is looking especially long this morning. What's with you, Bullier? So then, Bullier, why are you here? I need some work. You still trying to raise some money? You're a real glutton for punishment. I guess I'll help you out. Take this handkerchief and deliver it quickly to Twiggy. That's easy enough, right, Bullier? I'm a really busy guy, see? I have neither the time nor any particular urge to return other animals' forgotten junk. But this kind of thing's right up your alley, yeah? Right, Eric? He's kind of being a jerk about it, but yeah, sure, we'll do it for him. Get a move on. Thankfully, Twiggy's relatively nearby, so, it won't be too difficult to find her. And that's kind of the thing, like, Monique wasn't near her house, she was actually a few acres away. So that can be kind of annoying at times, animals being on the move throughout the day. But, it's cool because it kind of gives this town life and whatnot, so they're not always stationary at their homes. So, we're here at the Wishing Well, and yeah, Twiggy's still here, cool. Good morning. Hey, did you want something or what, Cheapers? Got a delivery for you, a used handkerchief. Oh my goodness, it's my handkerchief. Super happy fun time. Oh man, that's so awkward reading that. Eric, you went through all this trouble for little old me, Cheapers? The fact that you worry about how I'm doing makes me so happy. Got a real Nintendo Capri Sun fan over here, huh? I hope you'll be happy with wallpaper. Yeah, of course, wallpaper does rule. Look at that. Really, just thank you so much. I'll be sure to come to you when I want things done right, Cheapers. So right outside of Tom Nook's, something caught my eye there. We have a little ladybug sitting on some flowers. In fact, a 7-spotted ladybug. It's red and small and so cute. So I'd say that just about wraps up this part today, although I'm going to head on inside and put down some furniture and also check out my new flooring and wallpaper. Yeah, that looks pretty okay, I guess. That table is pretty nice because I was able to throw my turnips on top of it. But this bamboo wall we got from Twiggy is not bad, actually. That looks pretty cool. Let's check out the mod wall. It's like it doesn't really match anything in here, but I just really like it for some reason. So, I don't know, I guess I'll leave that up for now. But I might go back to the bamboo wall and, oh, well... It's like, I love that flooring, but it just seems a little extra considering the furniture items we have right now. So, I don't know, I'm just going to leave all this stuff up for now. I'm not going to read too deeply into, getting matching stuff just yet. We'll give it some time. We'll let things come together a bit. But yeah, that completes this part. Today we did a lot. Caught some new bugs. We donated them to Blathers at the museum. We bought some turnips for the first time, so we will see how successful or unsuccessful we are this week in selling them for a higher price. And we also got the fishing rod, which is going to be a very important tool that we're going to be using in the foreseeable future. So pretty cool stuff. Tomorrow, I think we'll look forward to using that fishing rod in full force. So until then, I will see you next time.